baked goods, pies, and bread. Okay, so that's all the stuff that I saw when I picked up the energy behind the collective energy for this week. And then we've got the Knight of Wands with the Magician. A lot of you guys are probably just cooking, or it's a plan to cook, because I think Thanksgiving is getting pretty close. I mean, it's like 20 days away. This could have something to do with your Thanksgiving plans, or this is just you guys cooking a lot, baking. And this could just be something you guys are doing to keep yourselves busy, because the Knight of Wands is keeping busy and creating something. The Magician, the Magician is creation. So this is creating food, right? And but I also saw napkins, so I'm getting a sense of hosting people, having people over to eat, making food, all that stuff. And I think there's a reason why this is coming up. Let's see what else is on top here and see if we can get any more information off the next couple cards off the top of the deck. So we've got the High Priestess, Ace of Swords, and the Tower. Okay, so this is baking to take your mind off of something you don't want to think about. I mean, the High Priestess and the Tower is trying to quietly process something terrible that just happened. Process some kind of disaster, fallout, something you haven't really gotten over because it's, maybe it's just really recent. Some sort of calamity has happened or taken place in your life, and you guys are still processing it. In the meantime, we're keeping busy making things. It doesn't have to be baked goods. It doesn't have to be, but this seems like an easy way to feel like you're doing something. And it's just the energy is to feel like you're doing something by creating something. And I think a lot of people are using baking as a vent, as an outlet for this energy, a way to feel like you're accomplishing something amidst some sort of fallout in your life. On the bottom, we do have the Star. There's also a sense of hope, okay? Hope, doing this, baking, gives you a sense of hope. It's like, I have control, I'm making something, this feels good. It brings hope, and it allows you to kind of forget or put to the back burner whatever awful truth, because the Ace of Swords is truth, awful fact, is sort of lingering in the back of your mind, or is simmering on the back burner, because the Tower's on the back burner, and you're kind of letting it simmer down. And the way that it simmers down is by doing something else. All right, let's pull Oracle cards, see if we can find out some more about what's going on with the collective. Tell me more about the collective. Anything else about the collective energy? Okay, so now we've got the Crown coming out here with the treasure chest. There is a sense of hosting. So like the person who's the host spends the money, right? And then they are in charge. They're kind of like, the host puts you, so the Crown is a title. And when you're the host, you kind of have a title, right? You are the host. It sets you apart from everyone else. You're a little bit above everyone else. And that's what this is saying. It's like, by being the person who cooks, you're also kind of the person in charge, or the chef. Everyone kind of like defers to the chef. It's like, yes, chef, right? On all those cooking shows. Yes, chef. So you get a little bit of a sense of being in charge, or being the de facto go-to person by being the person who's creating. And that's part of, I think, what's helping get through the moment and letting the disaster simmer down and feeling like we're actually producing something. Feeling like we're actually being productive rather than just being haunted by whatever the Tower was, the Tower event. And then we have the Foot, which is just, again, it's keeping busy. It's a way to keep busy and keep moving and keep motivated and stay hopeful. So if you guys are not baking or cooking or doing something to create, I would recommend it. And we're gonna pull advice in a second, but I would recommend it because it's a way to feel like you're being productive, and it's a way for you to let the disaster simmer down in your mind. All right, let's pull some advice and see what else comes out for advice here specifically. Any specific advice here for the collective, all signs, for this week? Any advice for all signs? Any advice for all signs? All right, well, this is interesting advice, because we've got the Page of Pentacles coming out with the Two of Wands and the Three of Cups. This is almost like saying, make it a potluck. Like, don't take on all of the costs. Remember the treasure chest from before. Don't take all the costs yourself. Don't do it all yourself. Have other people chip in. And I think other people want to chip in. And that's the advice, is give other people the opportunity to help. Because you got some people who are willing to help, who actually want to help, and maybe that's their way of coping with their own disaster, is to be able to help out so that they can keep themselves busy. So give other people an opportunity to do the same thing you're doing, which is to help and keep yourself busy and feel productive. And the other thing too is that the Two of Wands, it gives other people a little bit of choice. So if you're the host, even though you're the host, you kind of make all the decisions. Well, maybe other people like to be part of those decisions. And you can actually hit two birds with one stone, because other people are happy to be able to contribute their own ideas, and they're also happy to contribute their own money and their own labor, because the Page of Pentacles is labor. So open it up. Open it up to other, if this is a plan, or if this is just a normal everyday weekly thing where you have people over but you're always cooking, open it up. Open it up to other people, bringing up, helping out, having input, participating in that way. And if this is about Thanksgiving, open it up, you know? And it's almost like it works out better. Things play out way better if you do it this way. It's like you get a better spread on the table. The Empress is, in this case, talking about when you look at the Thanksgiving table and you see all the things that are on it. That's the Empress, when it looks good. When it looks good and you have a really nice spread. And you can get that by opening it up to let other people contribute, to bring food, to like I said, make it a potluck. And the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, it's gonna go well either way. The Wheel of Fortune is kind of like saying it's a blessing. The Wheel of Fortune is a blessing. These events are blessings. Thanksgiving is a blessing. So, I mean, this is great that you guys are doing this, but let everybody get in on it. Even if you're the host and you have the nice kitchen and the nice house, let everybody else get in on it a little bit so they can feel like they're a true part of it. All right, let's see what we get from the Oracle. Anything else for the collective? Anything else for the collective? All right, so the next couple cards here, we've got the Left Turn Arrow and Scorpio. This is saying this is an opportunity. These events, these type of events where you're hosting, you're having people over and there's shared dinner or food, communal moments. These are opportunities to avoid, to step away from attacks, to step away from the pain. Scorpio is stinging and hurting other people, okay? And this is an opportunity to get away from that. You know, these family events, especially this year, there's, like I said, the Tower from before. There is some pent-up emotion. That's the volcano. There could be some, this is going around for everybody. This isn't just you guys. This isn't just one family. This is everybody. The rabbit and the city is everybody. This is going around. Everybody is going to experience this. The tension, the pain, the hurt. People are hurt from things that have happened in their life that they're still carrying around with them. But Thanksgiving or these events are an opportunity to get away from it. It's an opportunity to bring back, like I said, bring back a sense of hope. But especially if you allow people to participate in like a way where they're hands-on. They're hands-on participating. On the bottom we have the Cup. I mean, that's an opportunity for gratitude. It's kind of like everyone can get on board when food's involved. Food is the universal language, even more than music, right? Everybody can be thankful for food, and it's a place, the dinner table is a place where we can avoid talking about the things, the times and the places and the circumstances where we hurt one another. And I mean, that stuff is still pent up. That stuff is still pent up, and it might take a while because of the volcano. And some of that stuff might come up too. But I don't think it's the right time. Thanksgiving and these events, this is not a right time. This is a time for gratitude. This is not a time to bring up like the political scene and nag somebody about that. This is not the right time. This is the time for gratitude and to be on the same page about something. Okay, guys, collective, that is your reading for this week. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. I'll do actually another reading before Thanksgiving, but the stuff for Thanksgiving wanted to come out now. This is when it wanted to come out. But regardless, you guys have a fabulous week. I will see you all next time.